Cascades Cycling Club. We welcome the officers, two of the officers, Mike Wozeski and Cindy Acker. Welcome.
Thank you, Bart.
Nice to see you're president again and still.
I'm still president, and I can't give that job away.
Right.
And Cindy's our vice president.
Appreciate the volunteerism that you provide the community and leadership with the club.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, both of you are avid cyclists as well, and it seems like the pandemic was good for cycling.
Well, not so much.
Well, a lot of people got into it.
Right,
Yeah.
because the gyms were closed, and so all the bikes that were in any shop were sold and left the bike shops with not much on the floors. So it was a good time to get outdoors for your exercise.
But the good news is the bike shops, they're back fully stocked right now. So yeah, if you've been struggling to get a bike, you should be able to get one at like on two wheels.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the ride calendar. There is such a thing.
Yes, we have a ride calendar where we have all of our scheduled rides posted. And right now we don't have too many just because of the weather. Mm-hmm. But the biggest ride we have coming up in May is the Ride of Silence. And now this is something that Cindy has organized for us beginning last year. Right. And it was so well received, Cindy wanted to do it again this year. So can you tell us about that?
So May 18th, it's always the third Wednesday of May. We will be meeting right down the street at the corner of Michigan and South Jackson, so the Horace Blackman Park. Come early. We have a brief memorial, and then we'll give instructions. Last year we had about 40 participants. It's interesting. We weren't expecting that many, so we were very excited about that. Of course, the whole purpose of the ride is to honor people who have been killed while they've been riding or injured while they've been riding, and to promote awareness. The biggest thing in a cyclist, as you get out there and you start to ride, is, am I going to be seen? Are the drivers alert? So we're promoting awareness of bicyclists on the road, and then also to honor those who have been killed or injured while they're riding. So yeah, nice photos popping up here. Like I said, we had about 40 riders. It's a procession, it's not a race. We really try to keep the average speed at 12 miles an hour or less. The whole theme of this international organization is let our silence roar. So as the ride, name says, Ride of Silence, there's no speaking during this memorial ride. So we're just asking people, if you like to ride and you want to help us promote that there's cyclists out there on the road, come and ride with us May 18th. About 6:45, the ride will take off promptly at 7. And we do have police escort. Jackson City Police Department escorted last year. They did a great ride. I think that really, they really put a focus on us. We had people coming out of their homes, so it really brought a lot of attention to the ride. So, and Jackson County Sheriff's Department also.
Yeah, people wonder what is going on.
And so I think with the police cars' presence and the police that are out in front and behind the ride, I think riders can rest assured that they will be safe in this procession. And the route that we took last year did involve some city streets and also part of the trail system in Jackson.
And that's the whole idea, because you're honoring those who have been killed by the Ride of Silence over the years. And here in Jackson, we've had people who have been hit by cars and have died.
Yes. It's tragic, but it's true. Mm-hmm. And the other aspect of this is that we want to raise awareness that cyclists do have a legal right to be on the roadways. Mm-hmm. And the sidewalks are not a place where we can ride even in the city of Jackson, we're prohibited by city ordinance.
Right, even though all three of us have had people yell at us to get on the sidewalk.
Yes, we have.
Yes, the road is, it's for all
Right.
vehicles, including bikes.
Right.
Now, the state, I know the legislature has been encouraged to have actual legislation that would provide zones of safety, like certain, but we're not getting, here in Michigan, we're not getting far, are we?
It seems to be at almost like a glacial pace where we make changes to the laws that help protect cyclists. So we like to tell people that there is safety in numbers. You have better visibility, and so the rides that we have on our ride calendar at our website are typically a great place to look for other people who want to ride and a group that you could ride safely in.
Yeah. Plus, you're right. We've got all these trails. We're blessed. A lot of communities don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about what people can get on the ride calendar. What types of rides? Who are they for? When?
Well, that's a good question. And the rides, we've started our Saturday rides, and so you'll find Saturday morning rides. This Saturday is a trail ride on the Mike Levine Lakelands Trail. And then we're alternating that with a road ride every other Saturday. And I expect that we'll continue the Amish bakery ride is what we've had on the other Saturdays. Now, starting the middle of May, on the 16th, we have, on a Monday, we'll have a mountain bike ride at Ellisharp Park. And then Tuesday, we'll have a ride that starts at Weather Wax at the parking lot, and it will use the trail network for a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Later, I expect sometime, maybe the 25th
Yes.
of May, Cindy and her husband Rick will be leading a road ride. And the details for all those rides will be out on the ride calendar. There's a Thursday ride, more of a beginner's ride, that will be beginning on the 19th. And then we also do gravel rides on Thursdays. And Adam Cohn will lead a Sunday morning ride beginning later in the month of May. So
Some of the rides may or may not involve ice cream and or breakfast.
I think at least two of them will. So it will involve ice cream, and there might be a couple of them that might involve breakfast too.
Let's talk about the other big event that the Cascades Cycling Club puts on, and that is the Pedal and Wine.
Yeah, we're really excited about that because this is a ride, it'll be its 9th year that we're doing this. It's at Sandhill Crane Vineyards, and people love to come to Sandhill Cranes for this event. And last year we had kept the attendance at a lower number because when we scheduled it, we didn't know where we would be with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we feel confident we can do this safely. And so we've increased the capacity thanks to the folks at Sandhill Crane Vineyard. So this may be up to 400
wow.
riders this year. So
And they come from everywhere, don't they?
they all across southern Michigan. We get a lot of people from Jackson area, but we get them from metropolitan Detroit. We get people from Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Lansing, northern Ohio and Indiana. So the word is out. This is a fun ride. It's fully SAG supported, and there's a great meal awaiting for riders at the end. And if they choose, there's some very good wine and craft beer.
Well, I think Mike and Cindy, both of you were involved when you did the Minor Mills Weenie Roast as your annual event. And when that ended and you moved to a lot of people were, you can't end this, it's too cool. But this ends up, no one regrets it now. This is such a cool event now.
And I think the reason we moved, and the real reason, was the condition of the roads out by the Minor Mills Road.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Now, if you like the Weenie Road, the Minor Mills, our Wednesday night ride does a lot of those routes. And for some reason, those roads out there are getting fixed and they're nicer.
Oh,
So
yes, they are.
watch for that Wednesday night ride if you want to do some of those routes.
I had a flat tire on the Minard Mills mini roast.
I remember that. And I remember Al Simons
He saved
putting
me.
on a clinic on how to
yes.
fix a tire.
Yeah, I think that summer I must have had like 3 flat tires in a row in 1 week. Yeah. All right, so that's part of what cyclists need to do is, be handy and learn how to fix a flat. And cycling club, you guys have all kinds of ways to get people involved in cycling and learn about stuff. And
Yes.
people need to be a member, don't they?
Well, it'd be great if people decided to join our club. Yes, and we are promoting our membership in our club, and it's easy to do. You can go to our website. You can register online, and within a few mouse clicks, you can be an official member of the Cascade Cycling Club.
Rick and I rode by ourselves for years, and then we joined the club, and the fellowship and the camaraderie, and we know more people now and more cyclists, so it's just a great way to get to know more people that love and are passionate about bicycling.
And membership is so cheap.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's $20 for an individual, and it's $30 for a family.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a bargain.
Yes, we think so.
Yeah, it really is. All right, we'll see you at the Ride of Silence, Wednesday, May 18th. And people should sign up starting now, anytime really, for the Pedal and Wine.
Pedaling.
Oh, absolutely. Registration is now open for Pedal and Wine Bike Tour. And if you register now, in the period between now and a week before the ride, we call that a pre-registered rider, you're entered into a drawing for a brand new bicycle donated by Adam Cohn of On Two Wheels.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that, we can't thank him enough for doing that
Another
to help
reason.
promote our ride.
Yeah, another reason to sign up. Great to see you both.
Great to see you, Bart. Thank you very much.
We'll see you out on the trails. From the Cascades Cycling Club, President Mike Wozeski and Vice President Cindy Acker.